What is going on, y'all? We're gonna be reviewing the latest episode of Heroes Reborn. So, starts out that Tommy's mom is like, yeah, she's in like on the verge of, yeah, she needs help fast, and they take her to the hospital. You know, they get her worked up, you know, and she's okay, but she needs a blood. She needs some blood. Yeah, she needs a blood transfusion, and it turns out Tommy dangerously volunteers, you know, to give, you know, to donate his blood to her. And it turns out they don't share the same blood type, and that puts him on the radar once again. And then somehow he teleports and finds the right blood type that his mom needs. And then, too late, the people who are looking for all these people, for all these superpowered beings, found them, and yeah. Now, okay, there you go with that part of the story. And then there's Carlos. He updated his vigilante suit or whatever. You know, he added armor onto it, and then turns out he has a little bit of super strength in that too, like where he can punch through a wall or something and it'll be like nothing. And so that's pretty good for when he's about to go out and battle these motherfuckers again. And it turns out his nephew, Jose, has a power too. He can walk through objects and walls and stuff. And then they get spotted too. And then and it looks like the priest who also has powers has been captured. Like, holy shit. Now, here's the thing that really got my attention in this episode, where Luke and Joanne, you know, like Luke discovered his new abilities and he's trying to hide that from Joanne. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, she's probably not going to find out for another 4 episodes or something. But she finds out in this episode. You know, he tried as best he could to hide it from her, and then when she discovers it, she's ready to blow his head off, but she can't do it, so she just leaves him stranded there, walks out of the Jeep, and just walks away. It's like she couldn't kill him, but she will not stay with him. I mean, I had a feeling that was going to happen. She was either going to kill him or leave him. And like, she is that bloodthirsty for all these superpowered beings. At first I thought they were working for these people who are trying to round them up, like they're like like someone trying to round up a bug collection and shit. But no, this is more of a personal matter for her. And he's just sort of along for the ride, but now he's sort of like standing down and he's starting to be like, okay, like, yeah, I'm like one of them, and you know, like, maybe we shouldn't be doing this. Maybe we should just move forward past, you know, like that horrible ordeal that they had. But no, she's clinging on to it like, you know, like rice on steak and shit. Like like shit. And it turns out like Melina is trying to send out some sort of SOS to all the superpowered beings with all these beautiful green and blue, purple clouds and shit going through everywhere. Everybody, all of our heroes of the show can see it, and it's like, what is going on? What does this all mean? Like, what is coming? But we don't know yet. And what is going on so bad? I mean, like, we still have yet to understand that, and that's pretty weird. How these, you know, these people who are rounding them up, you know, like having them all round them as buck collections, and they have them all wired up to, you know, like these little chairs and all that shit, like they're plugged into the Matrix and all that stuff, like those new people who are like plugged into the Matrix who are not ready to be unplugged and everything. I mean, and it's ridiculous, like, what is going on? And then it ends on, and then there's closer to the end where that crazy, you know, that crazy bitch is telling the black dude he can, you know, multiply himself, saying, we need you to go and kill the child. I need you to do it yourself. And then I think and then we see who that child is. I mean, like, we don't know what he can do. His eyes are glowing and shit. He's looking at some kind of marble or something shit like that. And then, like, I mean, like, what does this all mean? Like, oh man, oh man, oh man. And, you know, it peaks you, pulls you in, and I just cannot wait to see Carlos actually use that new armor in use. I mean, like, he's like I said before in my other few videos, he's the only, like him and his brother got it. It's like he's carrying on the mantle, put on your mask, hide your identity, protect the people you love, even though that might not really be much help now, because it looks like his family, his loved ones are being hunted now, and they're on the spot. They're like on the radar too. So yeah, he needs to do something, and do something fast. And you know, shit is just going wrong once again all around everybody. So yeah, and I have to give this episode, I give it an 8 out of 1 to 10. You know, it's pretty decent, You know, not too much happened, but it was still enough there to keep your interest. And yeah, I mean, I'm really digging the show. I mean, I'm looking forward to see what happens. I mean, it's getting ridiculous. Like, man, oh man, oh man. I mean, like, it's like racism against superpowered people. It's ridiculous. Like, either execute them, or, you know, lock them up, or use them at your own bidding, and all that shit. Like, leave them alone. And yeah, Lindsay pointed this out too. Like, you know, like how, you know, how Luke had his hat down and shit. You know, he's all like, he's dressed up like Siler and shit. He is dressed up like Siler, and he kind of reminds me of him, how he was acting too in his episode, just slightly, when he's emo Siler, where he's all like, you know, trying to understand, like, you know, I don't understand why people, like, I mean, we're supposed to be different. I mean, I'm meant for better things. And but Luke wasn't really like that, but he was acting like his movements and the way he was talking was sort of like that, and had the hat on down like that. I mean, I'm like, wow. I saw glimpses of Siler there and shit. So that was a nice little slight homage to Siler, the way he put the hat on and everything. So yeah. So that's my review for Heroes Reborn. So if you like my reviews, thumb up the video, share, subscribe, share the video, subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos to come. Until next time, Nerdy Ablation is out of here. Peace out, and be nice to the superpowered people, because some of them could turn into supervillains and rip you to shreds. I don't know, just yeah.